athletic arena, yet we remain the most delusional fan base in the entire country. We're pretty bad at everything. But in 2002, to be more specific, February 9th, 2002, we had to play the number one team in the country, which is the Duke Blue Devils. They were a 22-point favorite, but by some miraculous hand of God, we ended up beating the number one team in the country. And as soon as we beat them, it was largely in part to a 6'8" shooting guard from Harlem, New York, number 24, Julius Hodge. And after the game, ESPN runs up to Julius and says, "Julius Hodge, how does it feel to beat the number one team in the country?" He takes a deep breath and he stares deep into the camera. You have to think this is a nationally televised game at 7 p.m. A lot of folks are going to hear this, and he has a chance to say something so profound it puts NC State basketball back on the map forever. And he opens his mouth and he takes a deep breath and he thinks about it for a second. And then he says, "When we're hungry, we eat." That was all he said. He ran to the locker room after that. And the best, you can YouTube When We Hungry We Eat, because it's pretty absurd and fantastic. But the best part is the last 10 seconds of the video, because the camera pans back to the ESPN analyst who is just standing there dumbfounded. And he's just like, "There you have it, Tom. Julius Hodge, when he's hungry, he eats." And back to you guys in the studio. And I took that absurd statement and I kind of twisted it to fit my sobriety and fit my narrative for the song. But I decided that it would be very unfair if I put this song out without getting Julius's permission. So I did what anybody would do when they're trying to get in touch with a professional athlete. I sent him a Twitter message. I said, "Hey Julius, I wrote a song about you, BJ, send." And my wife looks at me and she's like, "That's the creepiest fucking thing you could have ever done." I said, "No, it's not." I put his name, it's a declarative sentence, and my name. It's pretty straight. She's like, "Let me read that back to you in the creepy voice." "Hey, Julius, I wrote a song about you, BJ." Yep, that's really creepy. If somebody ever sent me that message and that message alone, it would freak me the fuck out. So I sat back and waited. I learned a very valuable lesson that day that I'll share with you just so you don't have to go through the same torment. You cannot take back Twitter messages. Once you send them, they're there, they're out in the ether forever, and you have to wait until that person reads it and makes a judgment on you and what you wrote. And Julius took about 5 minutes to respond, but he responded with one sentence, and he responded with a sentence that let me know that he got it, that he was A-okay with me using that, and that he was kind of honored that I put his absurdity into I actually made what he said make sense. And he sent me a message back, but it was worded in only a way that Julius Hodge could word something, and it just said, "That shit's fire, son." But instead of the word fire, it had 3 flame emojis. And that's how I knew I had the title track for the band's next record. This is a song called Wolves. Now do I be a drifter since the day I turned 16, watching my dad fix up cars and the smell of gasoline. I just wish that someone took the time to warn me about those evil things that lie beyond the trees. 'Cause when the wolves are hungry, the wolves will eat. I just wish these wolves would get their claws out of me. Yeah, I've never been any good at ever sticking around, but I'll always be the one that let you down. Seems like my feet start running before they hit the ground. Just wish they didn't always take me to the wrong side of town. 'Cause when the wolves are hungry, the wolves will eat. I just wish these wolves would get their clothes out of me. So the best part of the story is that me and Julius became friends after that. He forgave my creepiness. And now we send text messages to each other every birthday, every wedding anniversary. We talk about Game of Thrones a lot, conspiracy theories, Daenerys and Jon Snow being related somehow. Just wait, it's gonna happen. But last year he was the assistant coach at the University of Buffalo in New York. And me and the boys played up in Buffalo last year, and he sent me a message, said, "Hey man, I'm coming to the show tonight, I'm gonna bring some friends." I just said, "Man, I can't wait to catch up, it'll be good to see you." What he did not tell me was that he was forcing the entire men's basketball team at the University of Buffalo to come to our show that night. So I'm playing a show much like this, you know, there's folks that are digging what I'm doing. And across the back of the room in the shadows are 12 men, averaging in height from 6'8" to 7'2", wearing matching gray sweatsuits that say the University of Buffalo men's basketball team. And they're all standing there with their arms crossed and that look on their face. Like they'd rather be anywhere in the world except for a shitty punk rock club in Buffalo, New York, watching some guy that looks like Woody from Toy Story talk about his feelings. But Julius is right up front with an American Aquarium hat on, singing every word of it. Yeah, I can see the fire in their eyes, the blood on their teeth, and they can smell the fear in my bones and hear the shaking of my knees. The beautiful women, yeah, the sweet amphetamines. I just wish these wolves would get their clothes out of me. I just wish these wolves would get their clothes out of me.